The EU represents 7% of the world population, something like 19% of its GDP, but it represents 50% of our exports of goods and services. If you look at the BRIC economies and my own acronym for Mexico, Indonesia, South Korea and Turkey, which are the next 4 highest growth markets, if you put BRIC and MIST markets together, then they account for 50%, a full half of the world's population, 33%, a full third of its GDP. So it dwarfs the EU, just those 8 countries, and yet somewhat below 17% of our exports go to those 8 markets. We need desperately to get into high growth markets. That's where the future is for us. And although I don't want to see our exports to the EU drop in number terms, in proportional terms, I'd like to see that 50% reduce, because our exports to the higher growth markets all around the world are dramatically increasing. That's what we need to do. My challenge this week, everywhere I've gone, has been quite simple. And that is that if we've got roughly 25,000 exporting companies in the Northwest, which we have, then my challenge is that if every one of those companies this year finds a new market, just one new market, then we could add at least £2 billion to the export sales figures from the Northwest, and that would transform the economic situation for our businesses, because as we all know, exporting firms are better businesses, they're more flexible, they're more agile, they're more resilient and more profitable. And if we can get businesses to do more of that, then it is better for jobs, for prosperity, for the economic conditions of this region, which we all want to improve.